Hi, studio members, and welcome to your Root Chakra yoga practice. So in today's practice, we will be focused on connecting in with our root chakra and building a solid, stable foundation upon which to practice on our mat, but also upon which to build energetically as we move through the chakras. So just like when you build a house, you want to start with a solid, stable foundation. Otherwise, everything you build on top of it could falter. And so that's what we're doing here is we're connecting in with our roots, our energetic roots. And as I mentioned in our intro video last week, the root chakra is associated with the base of the spine, but also all of the lower extremities. So our feet and our legs are all part of that root chakra system. Okay, so today's yoga practice is going to be heavily focused on the legs. We are going to do some energizing exercises that will allow us to feel the energy in the lower half of our body. And again, this is all designed to just help us connect into that energetic center, connect into the idea of building this solid foundation upon which we can continue to grow. Okay? And today we're going to be working with an affirmation. I have chosen the affirmation, I am safe, strong, and supported. And so that's what we're going to work with as we move through today in this root chakra practice. All right, all that being said, a block, 2 blocks would be preferable for today's practice. I only have 1 block. You can make 1 block work. And if you don't have blocks, you could use a thick book or stack of books. Other than that, you just need yourself and your yoga mat. So go ahead, roll out your yoga mat, and we will get started standing in mountain pose, Tadasana. So feet are hips width distance apart. We are already standing nice and tall, connecting into that root, that foundation here. And we're just going to take 3 centering breaths here to start. Maybe repeating that affirmation, I am safe, I am strong, I am supported. I am safe, I am strong, I am supported. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do today here in Mountain is we're actually going to do a little toe exercise. So I want you to pick up all of your toes off of the mat, flex them up towards your face, and then set them back down. Pick up your toes, set them back down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Pick up the toes, set them down, pick them up, set them down. Okay, we're going to do it 1 more time, but I want you to make a conscious effort this next time when we go to set the toes down to really spread the toes out as wide as you can. So you pick up the toes, spread, 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 and then lay them back down on the ground. So really starting to connect into the foundation here, all 4 corners of our feet, and create that solid base, right? And then from here, we're just going to shift our weight back and forth a little bit. So from heel to toes, to heel, to toes. And don't shift too far. We just want to be able to feel that difference in stability, right? When we're not centered on the feet. And then slowly come back to center, find your center. So feet are nice and grounded down here. Okay, from here, we are going to start to energize the legs for focusing on the root chakra. And the first thing we are going to start with is calf raises. So we're going to do 20 calf raises, and we're going to match our breath and our arms with the calf raise. So on an inhale, we're going to rise up onto the balls of our feet as we reach our hands up in the air. And then on the exhale, we'll lower back down. That was a very slow one. We're not going to go that slow, but I do want you to slow it down just a notch from what you might automatically, you might want to just go boom, 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 right? I want us to try to find a little bit of control and stability. So we are going to slow them down just a little bit. Okay? So from here in mountain, let's go ahead. Inhale, rise up, hands reach up, exhale down. Good. I'll keep count. We'll just keep going. You notice yourself falling or losing balance here. Notice where you're bringing in most of the weight when you rise up onto the ball of your foot. Are your feet splaying out towards the side? Maybe your ankles are starting to roll. If so, bring more weight into the big toe mound of your foot. Really focus on evenly distributing the weight into all 10 toes. As you rise up, we've got 7 more. Three more. Last one. Good. Lower back down. Okay. I don't know about you, my calves are already burning. I'm feeling that energy in the lower half of the body. This next one is going to be even more energizing, and you might hate me after this, and that's okay. We're going to do something called elephant squats, and I'm going to turn to the side just so you can better see me. And this is where the blocks are going to come in handy, okay? So if you had 2 blocks, ideally you would have them on the tallest setting, okay? One in front of each foot. And then you're going to place your hands on the blocks, okay? Now the movement here is on an inhale, we're going to squat down. It doesn't have to be 90 degrees, about 45 to 60 degrees, okay? And chest is going to shine forward as your gaze shines forward. You inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to straighten the legs and tuck the chin in towards the chest. Okay, so this is our movement. As I said, it's called an elephant squat. And it is intense on the legs. Okay, so instead of giving you a certain number of squats to do, we're going to go for about 45 seconds, okay? So go ahead and get yourself in position. Bring your hands to your blocks. Okay, go ahead and squat down, and we're going to inhale here. Exhale, straighten the legs, tuck chin into chest. The exhale can be an audible exhale if you'd like through the mouth. You don't have to go as fast as me. You can go slower. The main goal here is to energize the legs. And to do that, we have to work them. 15 more seconds. Last one. Whew. On the exhale, go ahead and allow yourself to fold forward as you straighten the legs here. Maybe bend a little into your right knee as you straighten your left. Switch sides, bend the left, straighten the right. While we're here, shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then conveniently having those blocks here, let's go ahead and bend heavily into the right knee. Straighten the left knee. Keep that right hand planted on your block as you lift your left hand up towards the ceiling for a twist. Bring the left hand back down, switch sides, bend heavily into the left knee, straighten the right, twist open to the right. I'm winded from those. Okay, bring the right hand back down. And let's just slowly roll all the way back up to your mountain. All right, good Lord. So finding mountain pose again for just a moment and really taking a second to observe that energy we've created in the lower body, in the root chakra area, right? So strengthening through the lower half of the body so that we can feel safe, strong, and supported. All right, coming to the top of our mat now, we're going to be stepping back into a warrior one. We'll start by stepping the right foot back first, okay? About 3 to 4 feet, depending on your body. That right foot is a 45-degree angle. And then we're bending nice and heavily into the left knee here. Again, take a moment to establish your foundation, grounding down through all 4 corners of the front foot, and also paying attention to grounding down into the pinky edge of the back foot, okay? And then from here, we're going to do this is actually a grounding energetic exercise. We're going to bring our forearms parallel to our mat, okay? Still bending nice and deep into that left knee. We're going to inhale here, and then as we exhale, we're going to push with our left foot to straighten the left leg. And it's really important that you're using this pushing motion as we rise up on that exhale, okay? So not only are we pushing with the left foot, we're pushing with our hands, pushing down into something, if it was there that we could touch, right? But we're pushing down towards the earth as we exhale, and then we inhale, we come back here. Okay, so this is the movement. We're here in warrior one, forearms are parallel with the earth. Inhale here. As you exhale, actively push into that front foot and the hands as you straighten the left leg. Inhale back. Exhale. Good. Keep moving. This is a bioenergetic exercise. We're really tapping into our energy here as we continue to strengthen through the lower half of the body. 3 more. Okay, inhale to come back. From here, we're going to float into one-legged mountain. So see if with control, we're going to hop that back foot in, rise up at the top of our mat, bending this right knee 90 degrees, flexing through the right foot, and standing here for 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower back down. Take it to the other side. So step the left foot back, warrior one. Take a moment to establish your foundation through your legs and your feet. Okay. Once you are there, bring your forearms parallel to the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, press down to straighten. Keep moving. Last 3. Good. Inhale back to your warrior one, and then from here, try to float to that one-legged mountain pose. It's okay if you got to set the toes down. Bring that left knee to the 90-degree bend, flexing through the left toes. You stand strong for 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower it back down, shake everything out. Coming back to center of our mat. Okay, we're going to move through a version of a sun salutation to make our way back down to the ground to end class. Okay, this is my root chakra version of a sun salutation. Okay, so let's go ahead and inhale, sweep the arms out, reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. This time, plant your hands, step into a tabletop position. So knees go back. Find your tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, cow. Exhale, shift back to child's pose. So hips go over heels, hands extend long in front of us, and we melt the head and chest down. We'll pause here for just a few rounds of breath. Bringing back that affirmation, I am safe, I am strong, I am supported. Come out of child's pose by just walking your hands in and coming to sit on your heels. So here in what we call hero pose, we're going to stretch the front of the ankles, the tops of the feet, and the tops of the toes. So what I want you to notice, the toes are not tucked under on this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to shift our weight back over our heels enough so that our knees lift off of the ground. As we do this, you're going to feel a nice stretch in the front of the ankles, the tops of the feet, maybe even the toes, depending on how far you're leaning back. Good. Slowly come back to kneeling. Sit with your nice tall spine. I'm safe. I'm strong. I'm supported. We're going to come to a seated forward fold. So go ahead and sit on your bottom. Move the fleshy part of your butt out of the way so that you're nice and grounded through both sit bones. Legs are extended out long in front of us. Gentle bend in the knees here because I want this fold again to come from the hip crease. So we're going to press into the ground, lengthen through the spine. Inhale here. And on the exhale, we're just going to start to walk ourselves forward, hinging with that straight back as much as we can, and then allow the head to drape over towards the knees. Few breaths here. Good. On an inhale, start to walk yourself out of that fold. And then come to meet me in an easy seat. So legs crossed, sitting nice and tall here. We'll end with the root chakra breath. So we'll practice this for 30 seconds. And again, just remembering that we're connecting in with that root chakra energy. So we're connecting into our roots here. And when we do this breath, I like to think that I'm pulling all of my energy down, right? So the knees and the hands goes up and we exhale down, and it's like I'm grounding all of that energy. I'm bringing it down and allowing my root system to grow, if you will. Okay? So you can imagine that as we breathe here for just about 30 seconds, and then we'll end class. Okay, so remember, we're going to inhale up, exhale down. So let's go ahead and get started now. 10 more seconds. Okay, good. Close down your eyes for just a moment. Allow yourself to experience this energy that we've cultivated in our body, in our root chakra. Maybe one last reminder that we are safe, we are strong, and we are supported. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed that root chakra practice, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.